Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's their first effort on goal. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rodrigo goes short. Carvajal. Decent hit! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is...
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Camavinga. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He can run onto that. Martinez gets it clear. Bellingham. Valverde! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Valverde really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Pedri. Martinez. And Rafinha. Pedri. De Jong. Quarter of an hour played. He's had it nicked away. And that could set him on his way. And that has been clubbed away. Just eases him off the ball. Valverde. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Camavinga. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rodrigo. Carvajal, given the lift of his goal. And here's Mbappe. Tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And here's Mbappe. That's really well cleared. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Madrid are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Oh, shooting chance! And that is out of play. And here's Bellingham. And he's in on Mbappe! And that has fair fizzed.
Mbappe just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. And here's Rafinha. He's picked his way through. Carvajal gets across and deals with it. Oh, easy pickings there. He has found the way through. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Valverde. Well timed, excellent interception.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Rafinha. Now it's Dani Olmo. Ferran Torres. Dani Olmo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Mbappe.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Fran Garcia. And here's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Madrid have their second corner now. They've played it short. Fran Garcia. That's good defending, very good defending. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Eric Garcia. We are into stoppage time. Junior. Oh, he's burst through. Mbappe! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Madrid glad to have a one-goal lead at this point, but you have to say things could have been very different. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Madrid come in, having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. And he's managed to get free. Hits one! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Martinez promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, just skips past his man. Can he finish? Well, now it's oh, he's been caught napping. Bellingham, and the finish. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
(3-0), and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Bellingham. Nicely spread. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Bellingham. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Martinez calmly anticipates. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, he's one of these players, Peter, who plays the percentage game. If you keep playing him in, something's bound to happen.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Valverde. It's Camavinga. Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. It's a really well-measured ball. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's shifting through the gears here. Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Oh, nice touch. Camavinga, who does have an assist to his name. Bellingham, distributed tidily. Carvajal is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe, he's through here. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Valverde! And that's off target.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
El dorsal 6, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 7.
Szczesny is there to clear.
El dorsal 15, el dorsal 10.
And it's Alaba.
El dorsal 4.
Casado.
El dorsal 21.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Mbappe! There's the shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So, third corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Excellent challenge. Great hit! And it's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Endrick. That has been cut short. Lofted upfield. Brahim Diaz. Carvajal. And here's Mbappe. He's through, now is he in? Goulart purring through the gears. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Can he put it away? Goulart plays it short. The message is... It's a good ball out wide. Al Kubasi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Eric Garcia. Casado. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now the finish! Alaba. And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.